Once again, we're doing a group shot around the women's crew.
Feeling good. There's so many different levels of feels.
I think the gnarliest thing right now is like just getting the weather right. If the weather's good, then you should be dialed to go.
Yeah. Right now it feels super relaxed. I've just finished my morning session. I've just taken off my pieces of my line.
We kept the line pretty simple but really fun, and I think that's kind of geared towards my style of riding.
What are we doing? We're Red Bull Rampage!
And this is what 12 hours in the sun looks like. Delusion. Everyone, welcome to the Women's Mountain Bike Network. This is Sierra Smith reporting live from somewhere in Utah. Honestly, I don't know what time it is right now. I know it's the afternoon. Didn't charge my Apple Watch, rookie mistake. And this is what 12 hours in the sun looks like. Delusion.
So here we are on the final day of practice for Red Bull Rampage 2024. The energy was absolutely buzzing. The riders were fine-tuning their lines, connecting their tricks, and really honing everything down for comp day, which was the next day. Stay tuned and you guys will see this in the following clips. Seeing this course in person was really crazy. It's incredibly steep, and seeing it in television really doesn't do it justice at all. As you can see here, I'm scooting on my butt down the side because I honestly felt I was going to fall as I was recording some of these clips. This site here in Virgin, Utah literally is virgin ground. No one has ever ridden on this site before, so the ladies really had their work cut out for them. This really is the site where everything comes together. It's not just about the biggest tricks and the steepest drops that these ladies are doing. It's about the precision and the confidence. Every feature, every move that they are doing is intentional. So it was a privilege to be able to watch them link their lines together precisely in every single feature.
Last practice, final practice,
Day 3, so
yeah,
good to finally check off most features this morning.
Yeah, you feeling good?
Yeah, feeling good and bad, like learning a lot, you know, mostly smooth, which has been good, but one mistake and hit the ground once and you get pretty humbled, so it's, but overall, really good, lots of learning happening, and just like working out the kinks.
We're stoked you guys out there doing the features. You're set to hit all the features you've lined up? You're good with
all
that?
the features have been hit right now, so we're doing good.
I'm feeling good. There's so many different levels of feels, because first it's choosing where to build, then it's doing the build, testing, that's the big one, that's the scary one, and then now I have a lot of relief that I've ticked everything off, so it's just like excitement for linking it all up. Because tomorrow morning, we're not going to want to like try anything new or do major tweaks. We want all of that sorted. So tomorrow morning we're just like dialed in. I'm so stoked that Robin and I, we just nailed the Sluzza drop. And that was the big question mark, like the scary one. So that one felt really good to hit and nail, and then I'm just excited to link it all up. It's so steep out there that braking points are going to be really key. And then when you're in a race, and in like just doing this, not even a race run, you still have that mentality of you want to go faster. So I think I'm gonna really have to remind myself to brake, go slow, deep breath.
Today was a really good day. I like ticked off all of my features, so I'm feeling like I'm in a good place going into tomorrow. Obviously, there's still a lot of like linking sections together to make it all work with speeds and things. But yeah, it's a huge relief just to like hit everything.
Yeah, you look solid.
I think the gnarliest thing right now is like just getting the weather right. If the weather's good, then
Yeah.
you should be dialed to go.
Yeah. Inspiration on the bike. How did that come about?
So it actually came about last year when I came out to watch Rampage.
Yeah.
I was with like my Yeti team. They brought me out, and we were talking about like, you know, like one day if women are at Rampage, like what would be a cool bike.
Yeah.
And the movie had just came out.
Yes.
And it was pretty like fresh then. I was like, Barbie is such a bad bitch in the movie. And it was like, I feel like Rampage is a perfect place to have the Barbie themed bike.
Yeah, that's so cool.
I'm feeling like after today's session, I'm feeling really good. After this evening, I'm hoping to connect my double drop to the lower drop. That's the last piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
But it's not over. Once I connect it, I want to add stuff.
Really cool watching like your process, like lining up that first drop. What like mental aspects, like how do you go through that mentally to prepare yourself, like when you are like there's people around, you're practicing, like what does that feel like for you in your head?
I have all sorts of thoughts, and I have all sorts of tricks to try to work through it. And generally, I have to pull every trick out of the bag because that's what it takes for me.
Yeah.
I was just telling somebody else, like, you're gonna see me at the run-in talking to myself non-stop, just like trying to get myself to do it, making sure I know exactly what I do. And generally, it's gonna be out loud because I feel like it gets in my head more.
Yeah.
If I'm saying it out loud, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely connected with it. Is there any like riders or movies, mountain bike movies, or just eras of riding that really like inspired you or that kind of helped you create that style?
I feel like I've always wanted to ride with style, and so I've always been like riding like that since I was a kid. I feel like I tend to see like a couple of videos of like someone doing like a really steez move, and like I really want to do that, and it inspires me to like try it and like try and get even steezier. Yeah.
How did you feel with your like final day of practice today? You got all your tricks lined up?
Yeah, I feel a lot better now. I managed to tick off like one of the biggest drops in the line, and it was like super smooth, and I linked it all the way to the bottom, so that was really good.
Nice.
I just need to like tick off the top chute and like link that together, but yeah, I think it's
feeling solid.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah, I mean, I felt so nervous all week. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen so many unknowns, so many gnarly thoughts. Right now, it feels super relaxed. I've just finished my morning session. I've just taken off my features of my line.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Sick.
So next, linking top to bottom runs is going to be like a huge achievement. So we've got, depending on the wind, hopefully we'll get some riding in tonight, and then I think we can have a bit of practice tomorrow morning before the event. So a little bit of time here and there, but it's not much. Like including sort of hiking your bike up, like riding sections, you don't really get that much time. So a bit more riding done, but I'm just honestly like ticking up all the features is like the win for me.
Yeah.
So is a bonus.
Like having to like hike your bike up and stuff, like that's such a different aspect I feel to this event. Like that physical exertion before you even ride. How do you factor that in, like as you're doing these things, like I need to be smart so I don't blow myself up before I even ride, right?
Yeah, like it's definitely been a learning curve, like because obviously the temperatures out here are gnarly. You have to take that into account. We've had a couple of mates taken down by sunstroke or heat stroke. So that's been like something I've been trying to manage, but then I've kind of obviously like hiking to the top is a mission, but I also practice the stuff up there. So I've been up there a few times, but I just try and like make the most of it when I'm up there and like ride the stuff. Do it properly, don't go out too much, and then that means I don't have to hike up too much. But as of today, we have a few people helping us like carry bikes up, and it's been a huge difference.
Sick.
It was amazing this morning.
Yes.
Some bike haulers,
That's the best. We can't wait to see you ride down tomorrow, dude.
Good about the line choice. I had like an amazing big crew that really helped me through it, and we kept the line pretty simple but really fun, and I think that's kind of geared towards my style of riding, like just playful and just like have fun with it. But also there's like some scary stuff on my line too. So it's definitely a nice mix of things. And I'm stoked to hopefully get some top to bottoms later today.
How are you preparing yourself mentally for tomorrow? Like,
I think just simplifying it. I don't overthink it, kind of thing. Just like trying to think of like what your actual task is rather than everything around the task. So it's like you're just gonna ride your bike down the mountain like you did before, and it's gonna be okay. Just cruise it. But yeah, it's definitely a big
Yeah, there is. So speaking of pressure, are you good at blocking it out? Just kind of like with the previous question, you could just block it out and think, this is just the same ride that I did yesterday. Like,
yeah, I think I use the pressure in a positive way. You can mold it any way you want when you have it in your hands. So like, yeah, we're lucky to have this event and have the pressure that we do have.
What are we doing? We're at Red Bull Rampage! We are walking up to the lines right now. The ladies are probably do like maybe a couple little hits here and there, just get themselves warmed up.
So here we are at competition day, the historic event we've all been waiting for. The first time women are competing at Red Bull Rampage. To a sold out crowd. The support for these women was absolutely inspiring and amazing. We did have a little bit of a wind delay, but after that, when things calmed down, we saw the first ladies drop, and here comes Robin with her legendary run. Next up was Casey. You're going to see her right in the middle of the screen there doing that insane drop. It just looked like a sheer cliff. She had some of the cleanest lines at this competition. And then you got the one and only Vinny Armstrong dropping in with nothing but steez and control down her line. Next up is Georgia, who had some insane tricks, steep drops, and sharp turns on her line. Incredible to watch her lay it down. And here we have Vero. Her line was next level, a blend of smooth style with some serious, bold, technical drops. And the veteran Vaea brings all her experience and skill to Rampage. She's known for her fearless approach and her powerful style. She crafted the line that reflects her years of dedication to this sport. And the last rider up was Chelsea Kimball, who was bringing some serious grit and creativity to her line at Rampage. She was pushing the limits with a fearless, dynamic approach that really is impossible to ignore. Even after she had that initial fall, Chelsea got back up, literally dusted herself off, and continued her line, dropping 51 feet from top to bottom. And now it's time for the awards. These awards celebrate more than just the big air. They honor the technical skill, the creative line choices, the dig crew, and the raw courage that it takes to ride some of the most challenging courses and lines in mountain biking. Here is Vaea with the Trailblazer Award. Cami Noguera ended up winning the toughest award this year. She was not able to compete due to a serious crash she had in practice a couple of days before, but as she said, we'll see you next year. Vinny's crew got the Digger Award here, and the trophy was super fun. Each one of them got to take out one of those little trowels, so in essence, each one of them get a little bit of the trophy. That was pretty cool. And here is Robin with the Best Trick Award. The fact that she landed perfectly 2 backflips in one run was absolutely outstanding. And here we have Casey Brown, the veteran, winning the much-deserved Spirit Award.
One more time for Casey Brown, third place.
And here we have the first top 3 winners of Red Bull Rampage: Robin, Georgia, and Casey.
Top 3 in women's Red Bull Rampage history has just been laid down.
They have solidified their place in mountain biking history, and they join an elite group of riders who conquered the sport's most extreme terrain with unmatched skill and vision.
I knew you were going to do it, dude.
It doesn't take
Once again,
much.
we're
little
doing a
peer
group
pressure
shot.
and I'm
Over all the
there.
women's crew, please come over to the award stage.
All of the women that competed at Rampage set the bar really high, and we cannot wait to see the competition grow for generations to come.